Good evening, everybody. I hope you are well wherever you are. I hope you had a good day. It was less rainy today, so hopefully some of you got outside a little bit. A little cold, but maybe an opportunity to clean your yard up or do some things around the house. Um, do you remember there was a show when I was growing up called Romper Room? Do you remember that? And there was a point in the show where the host lady, I don't remember what her name was, but she would like look through this mirror, but it wasn't a mirror. She was like looking through like a hoop basically, and she would say, "I see Jane and I see Julie," and she would just name people's names. And every night I get on and I can see on my screen here like who's joining the group. And so like I see Mindy and I see Sherry, and it just, I don't know. It just made me, I see Pastor Mike, like it made me think of that. So welcome all who are joining us from near and far. Um, I don't know how you're doing. Thanks, Sherry. Sherry sees me too. I don't know how you're doing. I don't know how your week's been. Um, Last night, the boys were bugging us. They wanted pizza. They just wanted pizza. They wanted something normal, and so we caved a little bit, and we got pizza last night. We picked it up and brought it home and had pizza, and it, I said out loud. I don't remember if it was to Marjorie or not, but it felt like a celebration of getting through the first week, and we needed that. Um, we needed an opportunity to just like be normal for a little bit. Um, I, every night I say I hope you're doing well, and I do. I really do hope you're doing well wherever you're at, whatever's going on. I want to be real honest with you. Like I'm tired. I am weary. I am worn out. It has been a long week, and there's just details all the time, trying to figure it out. And I've been in a lot of Zoom meetings, video meetings, and phone calls with people, particularly pastors. And particularly amongst pastors, that is the consensus. Like there's a lot of weariness. There's a lot of people that are just tired. There was a meeting I was in yesterday with some pastors, and I won't name names, but there was maybe 9 of us in the meeting, and I watched the one pastor just repeatedly during the meeting yawn. And I didn't call him out for it, but I was feeling the same way. I just didn't do it on camera. And so here we are at the end of our first week of, at least in Pennsylvania, being told to stay down, stay in. And I'm tired. And so these times that we have together, they're as much for me as they are for you, I think. And so tonight I'm just going to read you this chunk from the book of Matthew about tiredness and weariness and what Jesus says. And so in Matthew chapter 11, he's praying and he's talking to God about who he is and their relationship. And then in verse 28 of chapter 11, he says this. He says, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find your rest. You will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." As I thought about that today, um, man, it, is it not awesome that God doesn't say like, "Come to me, you who have figured it out. Come to me, you who have it all together. Come to me, you who are chipper and bubbly and ready for more." He says, "Come to me, you who are weary and heavy laden, um, and I will give you rest." And rest is interesting because, like, There is the physical kind of rest, right? Where our bodies are physically tired and we need to stop and we need to slow down. And I think that it's definitely a biblical principle of Sabbath rest and slowing down and stopping doing. And, we're clearly in a season where that is applicable, where stopping for a while and getting our bearings is important. But there's also a rest that is calming, resting in something. Maybe think back to your childhood where you were maybe on a rock or something, and you were afraid of heights, and someone said, "It's okay, I have you." And it was okay because they had you. You could rest in the assurance that you weren't going to fall because they were holding your hand, or you were in a busy mall and they were next to you and they just said, "It's okay, I'm right here." And it was okay because they were right there. That's resting in something. "Come to me, you who are weary and heavy burdened, and I will give you rest. I will give you a peace. I will give you a comfort, a calming." I love that. Because it's not what I have to do, it's not what I have to figure out, but it's the assurance of what He's going to give me when I don't have it figured out, and when I'm tired, and when I'm weary. Hope that's helpful for you. I hope that you can physically stop doing things and busyness, that you physically rest in this time and care for your body, but that you're also caring for your soul, that you can rest in who God is and what He says about us. Can I pray for you tonight? God, I thank you for peace. I thank you for resting in you. It has been a week, and it's not over. You know me, and you know that I'm not done for the night, and there's still more to get done. I thank you for your rest. I thank you that I don't have to have it figured out, that we don't have to have it all smooth and tidy before we come to you, but you say, "Come when you're broken and when you're tired, and I will find rest for you." I thank you for that tonight. God, for my friends near and far, would you give them your rest tonight? Would you remind them of who you are and what you've done through your Son, Jesus Christ? Would you calm their minds and their bodies even now? And we just ask us in your precious name. Amen. So tomorrow is Sunday, and Scandia Covenant Church, we normally meet at 9:45. Tomorrow we should have, if all goes well tonight, we should have a video up for you at 10 a.m. for you to watch, to participate in morning worship. You can watch that anytime you want, but how cool would it be if we all tuned in at 10 o'clock? If we all came together at 10 o'clock like we normally do, and we did church together, even if it's just watching a video, what if we participated in that together? I hope you can make it tomorrow morning, and if not, maybe watch it sometime throughout your day. Blessings upon blessings. Wash your hands and have a good night.